Hello there, peeps. I know this is pretty late. I'm just gonna do this real quick. This is my Raw review for March 30th, 2013, the night after WrestleMania. This was a pretty good Raw, and I'm gonna say this right now. Brock Lesnar is a fucking beast. I'm just gonna say this right now. So we start off the show, pretty much Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman pretty much talks about Rollins cashing in. The whole Suplex City bitch shit was funny. That was funny. And then he talked about Rollins cashing in. And then Heyman and Lesnar says that they want a match tonight. You know what kind of felt weird? Lesnar kind of felt like a face tonight. Like Heyman even said, "Hey, we're gonna have the match tonight on Raw." So then Stephanie comes out and says, and she talks about Seth Rollins being a fighting champion, and that Seth Rollins will arrive on the show later tonight. So, okay. Then we start off the show with Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler for the IC belt. It was an okay match. It was a short Barrett on commentary. It was a pretty good match, I gotta say. Back and forth. But Bryan wins with a flying knee, and then Barrett attacks Bryan. Then Sheamus comes out with like a new look. He has like a mohawk and he has like a beard with twists. Then Sheamus not throws out Barrett, but kind of like chases off Barrett, but then turns around and bro kicks Bryan. And then he attacks Ziggler, talks smack to Ziggler by saying, "You're the show stealer, huh?" So Sheamus is officially heel now. And I think that's the right move. Sheamus just was not doing anything as a babyface. And I think him being a heel is good. And I think him attacking Sheamus was awesome. Him attacking Bryan and Ziggler was actually kind of cool. And he hits a bro kick, and then he says, "I'm back," and then walks out. Then we have Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, and the Ascension versus the Lucha Dragons and the New Day. This was an okay, decent tag match. I think Kalisto is a pretty good wrestler. I wouldn't mind if the Lucha Dragons became the new tag champions. Maybe this would revitalize the tag division. Something that needs to happen. You know, the tag division needs to feel important again. So, but Kalisto wins with his finisher and pins, I think it was like Victor. Yeah. Then we have the World Heavyweight, the WWE World Title match between Lesnar and Rollins, but it wasn't a match. Rollins says, okay, I'm going to say this right now. I like Seth Rollins. He's a great heel, but why is he such a bitch? I'm going to say it like this. I like Seth Rollins, but he always runs away from fights. He just tried to walk out. He's like, "I'm a fighting champion, but I got jet lag. And we're going to do the world title match on another date." I'm like, are you serious? It's like, don't get me wrong, I like Seth Rollins, but he's been booked weak. You know, they got to get rid of J&J Security. Like, he just can't do anything on his own. Like, he needs to prove himself. But then Lesnar in a furious rage. This was segment of the night. I think this was moment of the night. Rollins escapes. Then Lesnar just throws around J&J. He flips over the announce table on JBL and Cole. And Booker. And then Lesnar grabs fucking Cole. Hits an F5 on fucking Michael Cole. Then he F5s the fucking cameraman. But Stephanie comes out and tries to prevent Lesnar from doing it. Lesnar does it anyway. And then Lesnar is suspended. So I think this is just a way to get Lesnar off TV for a little bit. I think Lesnar's going to be off TV till like SummerSlam. I think not exactly till SummerSlam. I think Lesnar will probably make his return around like July, August, around there. So Lesnar F5's the cameraman again. Man, Lesnar, this was awesome. Just seeing him beat up everybody was just fucking badass. Man, everyone's getting loaded up on a stretcher. When we come back, Byron Saxton's doing commentary by himself. And then we have Stardust versus Mizdow. So Mizdow still coming out to the Miz's music. So he's officially on his own now. Mizdow wins with Skull Crushing Finale. Then the Miz comes out. Then he hits the Skull Crushing Finale on Mizdow. And then basically talks trash. So we're going to have a match. They're probably going to have a match at Extreme Rules. Then we have Curtis Axel in the ring, and then Adrian Neville comes out. I guess he's Neville now. I think I've seen a little bit of Adrian Neville spots. He's a pretty good wrestler, and then him and Curtis Axel go at it for a little bit. It was a short match. Pretty much Neville dominated this whole match. Just really, Axel didn't really do anything, and then he did the Red Arrow for the win. So it's a very NXT night today. Then we have Cena in the ring challenging anyone to challenge him for the title. He called out anyone. Then Ambrose came out, and it was a pretty decent match. I think it was good back and forth, but I liked that seeing Ambrose do the fucking STF. That was kind of cool. But Ambrose does the DDT, kicks out of the AA, and then Cena does the AA again and wins the match. So it's weird because he's not fighting Rusev. I don't get it. But then Rollins interview segment with Renee Young, and then he says Lesnar's an animal. Then Orton gets in his face and says that he needs to get his WWE World Title back. And then Kane and Big Show up here, and then Rollins announced that there's going to be a 6-man tag in the main event. I felt like Raw tonight was pretty smooth. It didn't feel long at all. I didn't feel like the show dragged at all. Then we have AJ Lee, Paige, and Naomi versus the Bella Twins and the Natalya. This was a pretty good match. They're giving Divas time. This match was at least 10 minutes. They all got a good chance, but Naomi hits the rear view for the win. So we might have Ryback and Orton backstage. Ryback says he'll be Orton's partner tonight. So there you go. Then we have Rusev versus Goldust. This match was short. Rusev wins. Then we have the main event. Seth Rollins, Big Show, and Kane versus Ryback, Randy Orton. And then it turns out Roman Reigns is their partner. It was a pretty good match, but Roman Reigns, Orton RKO's Kane, and then Reigns spears him, and basically the faces celebrate. So, I gotta say Raw was pretty good tonight. You know, I think the crowd was very into the show. It was a decent go-home show, but post-show, sorry. But yeah, guys, I am signing off. I'll see you guys. I'll probably do a video sometime this week. Until then, guys, I'm signing off. Peace.